Sealand Plays Doki Doki Literature Club. I watched Jacksepticeye play this game a little bit, and I thought it was interesting. I don't know much about this game, except for it was on Steam, and it was free, so I decided to get it. And plus, Jacksepticeye played it, and I watched him play it a little bit, and I might as well just play it myself. Without further ado, let's start. New game, since I do not have a save file yet. Please enter your name. My name is Sealand. Well, not really, but that's the name I use for internet purposes. Anyway, here we go. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. And sorry for sucky reading, I can't read big words or pronounce them right, so sorry if I struggle with reading. Anyway, that girl is Sayori. I think that's how you say her name. I don't know if that's how Jack pronounces it, so I'm just gonna do that. Anyway, Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Childhood friends, I see. Okay. You know, the kind of friends you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you just known each other for so long. I might have read that wrong, sorry, but anyway. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Well, don't run away, that's sad. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Man, I don't know if that's laughing or dying from running, but yeah. And once more characters show up, I'll have to figure out how to alternate my voice. Anyways, I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe, if only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I'm sorry. That's mean, Sealand. Well, like I said, I'm sorry, Jesus. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. That is true. But I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I can't giggle like a cutesy schoolgirl because my voice is deep and crap. Anyway, we cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Oh, great. Traffic. I know how that feels. By the way, Sealand. What? Are you gonna kill me? Have you decided on a club to join yet? No. This game just started. A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Yet. I haven't been looking either. Huh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Used to be my life. Not so much anymore, though. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a net in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? I guess. Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! How do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Oh, gee, I wish real life could work that way. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Motivation to sleep, that's what I'm looking for. Clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Well, duh. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Perfect. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the room. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I just came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Oh, you're welcome. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cupcakes, I'm in. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned all of this out. I might have read that wrong, but whatever. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Sounds like something I would do, to be completely honest. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third years and activities. I read that wrong. Again, I'm sorry. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door like no one's business. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Girl 1, I don't know your name, but I have to think of a voice for you. I think a lower voice would suit this, girl. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Thanks. Seriously? You brought a boy? Wait, what? This is awkward. I did not know that I was playing as a boy character. Well, just pretend it's a girl, okay? Just pretend that the boy thing doesn't exist in my playthrough. Okay, moving on. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Celine, what a nice surprise. Thanks, I guess. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Don't be a freaking weirdo! What are you looking at? Sorry. I was just looking around the room. If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Well, she's short. And number two, you're probably not in the same class, so why do you care? Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Well, no, shit. I kind of figured that out from the height. That was just a guess, though. She is also the one who made cupcakes, along with Sayori. Or according to Sayori, sorry. You can't just ignore her when she's getting moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Well, I did not say that quietly, so we'll just pretend I whispered on that part, even though that didn't happen, but whatever. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest and the clever. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time with keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Monica? That's right. It's great to see you again, Celine. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Celine. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. Well, don't make me choose. I'll get the cupcakes. Yay. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Sure, I love tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Oh, great. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Interesting! The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Nice! So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Well, sure. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh, Sayori. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just bite down. It's not that hard. Well, at least I hope not anyway. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I would assume so. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Didn't she mention she made it herself, or was it Sayori that told me that she made it? I don't know. This is really good. Arigato, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? I don't know, have you? Made them for you or anything? Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you, dummy. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. That seems like a smart idea. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess that's true. I don't read books, so I don't know. I guess. Don't let yourself get imitated. You're just trying to impress you. You're welcome. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I know, right? Me too. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me, and my voice is suddenly dying. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Okay. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. I hope my voice is okay after this. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Yeah, politics ain't my thing either, girlfriend. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Okay. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Yeah, that's true. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Well, not a lot of people love to read. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Okay. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone agrees. I can't pronounce that word, so I'll just skip that. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal, aka the same thing. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Celine, what kinds of things do you like to read? Nothing. Although I do love visual novels, I don't know if that counts as reading, but yes. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Yeah, me neither. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up in shock. It looks like she wants to say something, but she decides to shut up. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Yes, it can. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I almost barked. Excuse me. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I almost said fancy worlds, but that doesn't make sense. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. And then there's me, being awkward. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. That sounds like me, except for the book part. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerses me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, horror sounds interesting. Oh, I read a horror book once. Well, for me, horror anime. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Oh, great. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Ceylon? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? Why is that? Now that we're back into the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I've never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. That happens to me all the time. All four girls staring back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Seelin, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? You don't. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club and hope to God my throat doesn't die. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Well, who doesn't love cupcakes? Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thank you. I thought my voice down. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Great, we have homework. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Seelin, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as European and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Seelin, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the clubroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, okay. Alright everyone, I think that'll be a good spot to stop here. Thank you all so much for watching. I really like this game so far. And I'll see you next time in another Doki Doki Literature Club video or whatever I make next. Goodbye for now. 현실을 피하지 마, 걱정하지 마. 방구석에서만 앉아 키보드만 두드리네. 천천히 생각해봐 뭐가 문제인지. 부딪혀봐 이제 그만. 우물쭈물 할 시간 없지.